I want to bring in now our next guest, Sean Inoue. He is the executive director of the Red Cross's Western Los Angeles chapter and joins us from their Westwood Recreation Center shelter in Los Angeles. Thank you for being here and for the good work that you're doing. It's just devastating seeing where Lilia was. Tell us, how dire is the situation? What are people telling you?
Well, you heard it right. This is the worst natural disaster the city has ever seen. We're seeing thousands of homes destroyed, and we're not going to know what that total devastation is going to look like until this fire is extinguished and the red flag warnings let these firefighters actually do some containment. So we're seeing families here evacuate with just what's in their hands. Sometimes they had a little bit more time to prepare. Because of the great advanced warning systems that we have here in Los Angeles, we were able to make sure we had standby shifts of volunteers and shelters available. City, county, state, federal partners have been amazing in getting folks what they need. So our priorities still remain emergency shelter, feeding, comfort, both physical and emotional, while addressing some medical needs here for the folks that are showing up at our shelters.
And we saw at least one dog in the background behind you. We know that people have been fleeing with their pets. In some cases, that has posed such a challenge. Talk to us about the resources that you have on the ground, how you're able to provide for the various needs of the people that you're serving.
Yeah, family members are also people's pets, right? So we have a small animal shelter here set up at the Westwood Rec Center. Most of our shelters either accept small pets, or if you do have large pets, there are large pet shelters across the valley. Folks can check out those either on the Watch Duty app, or they can visit redcross.org to find those shelters. And they have things like the basic food, litter, crates, any water bowls. There's some treats folks have been bringing by, dog toys. The showing from the community has been fantastic. While we're going through all this devastation, I've gained some hope in seeing the turnout from the Los Angelinos here.
That's actually really lovely to hear, that there is some hope amid all this devastation, Sean. We know that the conditions are better for firefighters, but it is still spreading. Are you concerned about any potential additional issues that your teams are facing in the area? What specifically do you need?
You mentioned it, right? So we're ready to scale, right? So if these fires turn, if more folks are evacuated and lose their homes, we have troops on the way and volunteers are getting trained locally here. The best ways to support are by visiting redcross.org to make a financial contribution, to give blood, or to sign up to become a disaster volunteer. We'll get you background checked, we'll get you trained on the resources you need. This operation is going to be ongoing and it's dynamic. So we want to tell folks to stay home, stay safe. You're already getting called if you're a disaster volunteer with the Red Cross, and to thank the folks that have already turned up to support what we're doing.
And such a good reminder that even for those of us here who can't physically show up as a volunteer, we can still register to be volunteers for other disasters, but also to donate. Thank you so much, Sean Inoue.
Thanks so much.